Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Oh, Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way.
Wow. Trent Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way.
Wow. Trent Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way.
Wow. Trent Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill is going to take this all the way.
Wow. Trent Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. crowd is, oh, wow!
Over Medellin. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. No, he's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Audio Jungle.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Medellin. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. No, he's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Audio Jungle.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Medellin. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. No, he's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Audio Jungle.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Medellin. Oh! Ray Allen has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. No, he's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Audio Jungle.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow!
Williams has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Williams has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Williams has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Williams has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. the crowd's oh, wow!
Ray Allen has done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again!
Dynamite.
Now, introducing the starters for your one of the focuses of tonight's game, the strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry is out there with Moody. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Porzingis, and it's Santos in at the three. And it's good, 2 points.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Allen, a screen on Curry. Harden the pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Curry looking it over. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 5.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Allen, a screen on Curry. And here's Harden for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Here's Harden, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Count that one.
I'm just going to say this. It's too easy for Harden. He is so good at recognizing when to rise up in that mid-range.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. Outside Butler. Stolen by Harden. Wade finds Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Traps in the tray.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Allen.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Harden missing his last shot. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. Curry against Harden. Allen right side, back to Harden. Curry with the steal. Three-pointer. And the Warriors, another 3.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Harden inside the three-point line. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Porzingis with a screen on Harden. And Stephen Curry, another three. Curry's got 16 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Harden, and there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as this season wore on, but sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Allen for three. He's off on that one. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Curry against Harden. Puts up a deep three. And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 22.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Harden's shot is good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Curry outside. His second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10. Allen, a screen on Curry. Shoots over Curry. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Allen with the ball. Butler covering. Mobley. No good on the three. Warriors leading by 11. Curry kicks to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Bucket is good. Harden's got 8 points.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Domination in the first quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden, and it's Wade in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Allen passes to Harden. Allen with the screen for Harden. Shoots over Curry. Almost, but it rolls out. Warriors leading by 16. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes. So don't worry about that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Harden following the basket by Stephen Curry. That's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Allen, a screen on Curry. Harden kicks to Allen. Back to Harden. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Over to the wing. Mobley inside. Guarded by Curry. And Mobley the bucket on the assist from Harden.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
Porzingis with a screen on Harden. Fires from the wing. And the jumper falls for him. Curry's got 34.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Showing off his skills as a shooter, Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
Left side Curry shoots the 3, hands it from downtown. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And Mobley throws it down.
Mobley to the hole, just easy off that drive.
1:19 left now here in the second. Butler, a screen on Harden. Curry outside, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
Here's Porzingis, and it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. It's Curry outside. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Curry against Harden. Nice D from Porzingis. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Mitchell wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The Cavaliers trail by 20.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Allen, that's good.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Curry against Harden. Porzingis with a screen on Harden.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors lead by 21. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Gary Payton II is out there with Green. Then there's Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Melton in at the two-guard spot. Podziemski with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. Lets it go with a three. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The Cavaliers trail by 21 to the inside. Tomlin, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Podziemski with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And the second free throw, good. Cavaliers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. The drive by Schroeder. The three from Bryant. The Warriors pull it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Picked by Horford. And he drives in. And that one's good. Green.
How about the strength of Green? Bulldozing his way to the rim and finishing through contact.
Bryant sets the screen for Schroeder. Kicks it out to Bryant. To the paint. Good work defensively by Horford.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Green up on top. This one for three. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Merrill. He's guarded by Melton. And Bryant gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Podziemski. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Podziemski's got his first basket. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Bryant, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity.
A moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Kevin?
And then Charity stripe shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bryant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Merrill. And stolen by Melton. "58 seconds left in the third. Horford with the screen on Strus. Payton kicks to Horford. Puts it up. And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Ryan sets the screen for Strus. Ryan finds Strus. Basket good. Horford. Here's Podziemski. 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell, and it's Wade in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Warriors leading by 19 points. Butler, a screen on Harden. From the top of the key. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played, and the shot goes in.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
Butler, a screen on Harden. Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got 54 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep them in.
And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Gets a hand on it, and Butler with his second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's Harden. Allen finds Mobley. Oh, the dunk!
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Warriors leading by 18. Outside Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. Curry fires, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Harden the pass to Mobley. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
Stephen Curry. The long shot, no good. The Cavaliers by 18. It's Harden with the drive. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now Harden, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. Oh, good on the layup.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Here's Harden. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Allen with the screen for Mobley. Oh, that is a big-time jam. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. From 18 feet away, and he gets it to go.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, you're going to go home feeling good.
Book it.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul, getting the whistle and the bucket.
Harden, no good on the free throw. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 16-point lead. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Curry fires the three. And again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. It's Harden with the drive. Out to Wade. We see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about.
Ball clearance and a chance here! And beautifully put away!
With the arm of the save! The reverse! And the foul!
Dodgers pulls up, three-pointer.
Look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Everyone trying to lock from everyone. Here at 2K. Thanks for joining. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Jimmy Butler out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Santos in at the small forward position.
Boy, how fast was Stephen Curry's release on the catch? Wow.
And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Here's Porzingis. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Down low. Here's
Porzingis grabs the board.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Curry passes to Porzingis. And the three off target. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Caruso outside. Offline with a three. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Here's Santos. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start giving up high percentage looks. That doesn't typically end well.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. On the wing, Curry, watched by Wallace. Porzingis sets a screen. The three from Curry. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. Back to Holmgren. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
The Warriors lead by 10. For three. And the Warriors with another three. This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Finally, a mate for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Pass to Moody. 5 on the clock. Porzingis sets a screen. No good on the three.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside, no doubt on the finish.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam. And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Williams with the screen. Caruso pass to Holmgren. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Warriors lead by 11. Butler with the ball. He's scoreless. The three from Curry. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. to Williams. Wallace outside. And here's Caruso. Fires, top of the key. And he hits the jumper for two.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Takes a three. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 12.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Curry looking it over. From 17, he gets it in there. He's got 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Stephen Curry. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So on the floor for Golden State, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the three. And Porzingis with the block. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis sets a screen. And here's Curry for three. Hawkins. He's now 6 of 10 from the field. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
But that's the elastic reach of Porzingis, corrals that one and makes certain it drops home.
Curry against SGA. Here's Holmgren. Big hit, throwing it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Doris from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a free-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, BA. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. So are dynasties a thing of the past?
in the game.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Williams from long range. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings Wallace with it. Now guarded by Curry. Wallace's shot is good. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead. They closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA. Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 10. And it's Holmgren missing. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes. Pass to Butler. Here's Santos to the middle. Now here's Holmgren. Ahead. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Moody. Oh, what an effort from Moody. The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
There's the screen. Pass to Wallace. Here's the 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous Alexander to the inside. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target. Outside Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter up 10, getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Stephen Curry having impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
We've got Lugan Stewart. Williams is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the group for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Six on the shot clock. Here's Williams, and he drives in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Good on both. Here's Melton. Outside Peyton. Screen by Horford. Up again. Thunder trail by 10. Pass to Mitchell. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. It's stolen away. And a fast break now for the Thunder. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Pajemski. Here's Peyton. And he makes it on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Hartenstein. Warriors with the rebound. Dort with a steal. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Joe, pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Melton. Here's Horford. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And there's Horford on the assist from Melton. Horford's got his first 2 points.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
That just wasn't able to set up in time.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Back to Horford. To the middle. Here's Pajemski. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious
Mitchell, the pass to Williams, and the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Mitchell. Outside Williams. Pass to Joe. Takes the 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Podziemski. Short with a steal. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The Warriors lead by 11. And here's Peyton. Down low. Pass to Green. Now Horford. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Clock at 4. Here's Melton. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Hartenstein, no good.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Horford, a screen on Mitchell. Podziemski. He drops it from range. Podziemski's got 5 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Podziemski, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. They trail by 14. On the take, and Mitchell with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. They hold a real... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. SGA against Curry. Caruso, a screen on Curry. SGA using that size.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Porzingis sets a screen. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the defense was there, BA, but it just wasn't enough. Not against a guy with his skill level. Yeah, the defense had to do more than just being there. They got to play it perfectly. Now here's Curry. Watched by Wallace. The 19-footer. That's in!
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Step an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Caruso, a screen on Porzingis. Holmgren. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Now here's Mooney. Just Alexander defending. Holmgren against Porzingis. Outside Curry from deep. Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder trail by 13. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Yes! Using that window! A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren. Here's Porzingis. Now Curry. They set the screen. Now Butler. And stolen by Caruso. And here they come. Outside SGA. Jacks up a three. Holmgren. The putback. Holmgren. And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Porzingis for three. Shot's no good. Puts it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down. Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. Now here's Curry. Mooney! The three is in! And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game. Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. Curry. Watched by Wallace. And here's Curry. 4 on the clock. Moody! Cash from downtown! Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Curry fires! And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Rui Hachimura out there with James. And it's Smart into the 3 spot. SGA against Doncic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Lakers. Driving to the basket. Rebound by Wallace. Now the Thunder with it. Over in the corner, Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence. But eventually, Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him. Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After LeBron James hitting the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
From 3-pointers right on target.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
Now here's Holmgren. Fires the 3. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Holmgren.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
A 3 from LeBron. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead. Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren in the post. Working on James. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
On deep, Reeves.
just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 7 points in the game. Williams against Smart. Launches a three. Williams can't hit. Now here's James. He's guarded by Williams. Left side, SGA. The Thunder with another miss.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip. One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous Alexander and Wallace. Alex Caruso out there with Williams. And it's Holmgren into the five. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. Holmgren gets the buck.
A nice smooth jumper from Holmgren. The young guy finds some room and instantly takes advantage.
On the wing, Doncic. Wallace covering. And it's Doncic missing. They're trailing by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers
got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Hartenstein. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. Here's Joe. Oh, good on the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A shot by Kleber. Wide open. Good. And the assist goes to James. Kleber's got 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Stolen by Connect. Kleber with it. Williams picks him up. Outside, James. Kept alive. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket in this one.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And there's the call on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Kennard. From outside the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Now Hartenstein. Still without a basket. Here's Dort. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Here's Kleber. And they come right back with their lone three-pointer. Kleber's got his third basket of the night right there. Mitchell against James. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against.
18. And James wants to help however he can. I like seeing him hustle on the offensive glass.
Screen by Hartenstein. From the stripe, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
Outside, James. Kleba sets the screen for James. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense. He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
To the middle. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Kleba with the bucket.
An unselfish young player. If there's a better shot to be had, James is going to find it.
James against Mitchell. Dort wide open. Good on the triple. Dort's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's James. Pass to Kleba. Outside, James. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've done a lot of great work. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court dish. Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
And with the fourth quarter
goes up, three-pointer.
Audio Jungle.
Ball clearance and a chance here! And beautifully put away!
William with a save! The reverse! And the foul!
Dodgers pulls off three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chocolate!
Ran in his bag. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the five down low. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. It's good on the putback.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tidbit.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknall and I were able to chat. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to drop him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Williams misses. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. From downtown. Hits a three-pointer. You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing. Anunoby against Williams. Here's Wallace. And the three-pointer goes. Wallace has got six. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling, proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms. And barrel chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
You can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Tries it from 19.
30 minutes played. Here's Caruso. Off target at the rim. Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process. And Gilgeous Alexander with a block. Impeccable defense from Gilgeous Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wallace. Off the mark there with a three. New York has gone 1-2 from three-point land so far. Holmgren with the block. You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. A nice shot by Gilgeous Alexander. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
These teams have really gone back and forth. Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure. Here's Wallace. After New York picked up the three with their last shot. Williams misses. Bridges against Williams. Right side Brunson. Fires the three.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
SGA passes to Holmgren. In the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively. Get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Wade kicks to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Harden. Back to Mitchell. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gilgeous Alexander finds Wallace. Knocks down the 3-ball. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm wasting a
the big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oklahoma City leading by 18. On the court for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell is out there with Harden. Then there's Mobley. Then there's Wade. And it's Tyson in the power forward. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal. An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Mobley a screen on Mitchell. Releases from 15. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
It's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Mobley a screen on Mitchell. Mitchell finds Mobley. Misses the three. The Thunder lead by 20. Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and it's Wade with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They get the rebound. Takes it off the glass.
Good thing Mobley was right there, ready to get involved and save the play.
Oklahoma City's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Mitchell kicks to Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Harden outside. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Fires from deep. Harden gets all the way to the rim.
There's a little burst to Harden's game. You can see that on the breaks.
Mitchell against Mitchell. Williams a screen on Mitchell. To the paint. And nothing is falling for him right now. Williams for the three. Some solid defense from Bryant. The Cavaliers trail by 20. And finished off by Bryant.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow. Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Merrill. Buries it down low.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Bryant, a screen on George. Gets to Bryant. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Williams, a screen on Bryant. Pass to Williams. Over in the corner, George. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Merrill passes to Allen. Here's Struth. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shot. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Luke Williams looking around. Holmgren. And he does not hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mitchell. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander. Alex Caruso. The three doesn't go. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
The most underrated part of Harden's game is playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Mitchell against SGA. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. And there's the three.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Wallace.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so here is Oklahoma City. 22 is their biggest lead. No good. 26 seconds left in the game. Mitchell fires. The Cavaliers grab it. Takes the three. And it misses. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot wide open. And the Thunder lead by 19. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
It's